have a little free time, as I promised on my previous tape, that I would tape another one within a few days, just to get the ball rolling a little bit. Well, let me say, before I go on any further, that size tape that you see here is size tape that you should record on. You can tape anything at a slower speed because this tape recorder is adjustable. But don't make any bigger reels. However, if you did send a reel already that is a little bit bigger, don't worry about it because I can listen to it, because there's about 3 other tape recorders around here. And I'm sure the guys will let me listen to it. Well, let me go through a few things that I've done the past couple of days. Well, yesterday I had guard duty, and it poured like crazy, and we were just dripping wet when we came in this morning. Everything finally dried. It was a quiet night out there on the perimeter. I guess Charlie just was disgusted to go out and play around in the rain as we are. Tonight, again, it's raining and pouring very hard. I feel sorry for those other poor guys that have got to go out there and do their duty out there in the rain. Due to the fact that I had guard duty last night, we're given a half day off in the morning to catch up on a little sleep, take a shower, shave, relax, and do anything we really want to do up until 1:30. So I sat down and wrote a few letters to people and work for about an hour, and finally I decided to go to sleep for about 3 hours. Woke up at 12:30, had lunch, moseyed on down to the motor pool, where we worked from 1:30 to 4:30. 3 hours today. Wasn't too bad. We removed the tires from a few trucks and greased up the valves and joints and everything on there. It was very easy. Nothing to it. And time seemed to go by quickly. It was a quick day. Also, earlier today, we were told that they'll need some help at the bunker again, at the radio station. So tonight, from 12 o'clock midnight till 8 o'clock in the morning, I'll be working at the radio station. So that means tomorrow I'll have the whole day off. I hope to go down to the PX and stock up on some fruit salad, or whatever they have over there. Sometimes they have sardines or tuna fish, some canned juice or something. And if I do see another tape recorder just like the one I have here, I will buy it and send it home, because I feel it's easier for everyone back home just to make a tape on the same tape recorder that I've got here, and you wouldn't have to bother Anime every time you receive the tape. I got your letter here dated September 5th, 1968. I received it 2 days ago. I would have made a tape yesterday, but due to the fact I was on guard duty, it was impossible. And from what you say, it seems like everybody seems quite surprised that you were able to talk to me over here in Vietnam. Actually, I'm surprised that most guys on other posts that are not in the infantry don't make calls home either, because from what I understand, there are ham radios all over Vietnam trying to make patches into Army posts back in the States. One thing I'd like to make clear that I hope that you informed everybody how to talk to me over the radio telephone by saying over after the bit of information or what they have to say, and say over at the end of it. This is because there is two men listening onto the conversation, and 2 ham radio operators. Like this time, there was one in Cu Chi, and there was one in Fort Monmouth. and they have to flip the switch both ways in order for me to hear you and you to hear me, and vice versa. I hope also to make another phone call in another month or two. From what I understand, all you got to do is just stand there, and when they do get a line in, sometimes it takes 5 minutes if you're lucky, and sometimes it takes 5 hours. But in another month or two, I'll try my luck and go down there. One other thing, send me Dolores's and Wash's phone number with their area code. If by chance no one happens to be home or Junior is sleeping and he doesn't answer the telephone, they also give us an alternate. So if nobody in our house would answer the telephone, at least I'd be able to get to talk to Dolores and Wash. I really don't know which one to put down because I don't know what hours they keep or which one would be better to take. Make sure they have that area code in there too because that's a must too, just in case I call from California or somewhere in the Midwest or something like that. I have to have that area code. Well, it looks like everybody went to Patty's and Brad's birthday party and had a pretty good time too. Looks like everybody's starting to get on the board, Junior. Junior, I see win. Let's see who else. Roman, Daddy, Bobby. Seems like everybody wants to go to the parties all of a sudden. I'm also looking forward to the pictures that I took. I hope that you would send me one or two. Happy birthday, Marianne. I know it's a little bit late, and that birthday card that I made for you was a little bit unusual. I went down to the PX looking for a birthday card, but you know how things are. You just have to get what they have, and they had happy birthday brother, nephew, niece, mother, father, but they had none for sisters, so I guess you were out of luck and had to just settle for a homemade one. I hope you got a lot of nice things for your birthday, things that you can use and enjoy. Baby Marlene shouldn't walk for 2 days. Is she getting 2 years? Is she getting that fat? Last time I saw her, she had a hard time sitting up between 2 or 3 pillows. Let's see. I guess Daddy's home from retreat already, and I wonder if he made it home in time for the church picnic, which I see we had this year. Okay, side 2. I hope that the weather for the picnic was pretty nice. I remember that one year we had a hurricane and kind of loused everything up. Last year I know it was nice, and I enjoyed going to the picnic, and so did everybody else that was there. I hope that Daddy had a good time in the retreat, and I appreciate having him ask that for me. And I'm sure that the good Lord will take care of me, and I pray every day that He will. I think I made a mistake in that one letter when I said that Pauline McKinney died. I knew that it was her husband that died. I just had a misunderstanding there. I knew McKinney myself, and he was also Bobby's friend. He used to play football with him, and I remembered him from playing against him in basketball when I was a senior in high school. Also, I believe one of them lives on Akron Avenue. I don't know which one it was, whether he was the one that got killed or not. But both of them were really nice and nice guys, you know. Also, I read that Bud, I think his last name is Meter, from down the lake, Watches old friend. Well, what can I say, though? I can always remember his laugh and the one little song that we always used to sing about him. Where there is life, there is Bud Meter. Oh well. From what I get, there's more people dying at home than from what I understand over here. That's the way it seems at least. Looks like Mrs. Sable is getting her handful of children getting married off. And I'm sure that she is very happy and proud that they are all going to nice guys and girls. As far as they're sending me anything, I just hope that you would send me maybe some cookies and any kind of cake that you know I like the walnut cake, banana nut cake. Mostly those are my favorite. And cookies too, brownies. Well, I don't know about the brownies. Brownies seem to get a little bit funny after a while, but the regular cake seems to be good, and the cookies I know will be good because they lasted so well the other time over the Christmas holidays and so on. I also received a letter from Marcia and Dolores a few days ago too. From what Marcia writes, it seems that she's enjoying herself down there. People come to visit her often, and that Marcy is getting bigger and more enjoyable as each day goes by. She's also not afraid of animals like her mother used to be, and she goes right up to the animals and pets them all. She claims that she's been doing a lot of traveling down the lake to see Erwin and Emily and Erwin, and also that she went down to see Lester, Dorothy, Brad, Leslie, and Patty for the weekend one. Dolores also sent a very interesting letter here. She claims that she went down to see Eddie and Betty down the seashore one weekend, and that the weather there wasn't too good, but I guess that's the way it goes. And let's see what else. Here it is. She also brought me a stamp book describing, I guess, postal stamps and what they commemorate, what their commemorations are or what their centennials are for. And I was just I'm really looking forward to it, and it should be some good, interesting reading for any stamp collector here. For what she says, Scotty's arm is healing properly, and I'm glad to hear that. I feel so sorry for the little boy. And Ricky must seems to be doing okay himself. Looks like Dolores is going to be a dancer again. She had an audition, she said, to be in a little show, but she said she didn't expect so many rehearsals. But I guess that's one thing you've got to expect when you go into plays or singing or dancing or anything like that. I hope she will get to listen to one of these tapes, and maybe she can say a few words to her, Marcia, Ricky, Scotty, Richie, maybe Marcy. And she said, claims that she is pretty busy on the house, that they have Junior helping out, and Bobby on weekends, digging ditches for their water line. I guess they really have a lot of work to do. The boys are going back to school, and it seems like they will be enjoying themselves quite often. Not quite often, but they will be enjoying themselves at least for the first week there. I see that the tape is running out a little bit, so I'll probably answer Anime's 2 letters in my next tape, which I hope to send in another 3, 4, 5 days, somewhere around there. And by then, maybe with a little luck, I should be receiving one back from you already. Let's see. One other thing about, let's talk about this place over here for a little while, Gucci. It's growing every day, and it's starting to be almost like being stateside, but the only difference is that you have a little bit more guard duty, and that the restrictions are less. You can't go outside the post unless it's on a convoy. You really don't get all the candy or soda that you really want to have over here, but I guess it's a little sacrifice that you must make for a year. As far as any alerts have been on since I've been over here. We've been on 2 red alerts, but I don't think Charlie really wants to come into here because if he did, he'd be plastered to death. He usually tries to center himself on the smaller outposts around here. I think they call those red alerts mainly to keep us on our guard a little bit and have us not to be too relaxed, just in case anything ever does happen. Have us better to be safe and sorry, I guess the correct word would be over here. About that 150-day drop, if I were to extend here for 34 more days, I would get out of the Army. I would be out of the Army August the 8th, 1969 instead of January the 4th, 1970. The way it stands now, I don't think I'm going to do it, but still I have 9 more months in which to decide. I'll make my decision last possible date. I can see the page running out now, so I'd like to say goodbye, Mom, Dad, Doris, Junior, Marcia, Bobby, Marianne, Ricky, Scotty, Frank, and Marcy. Goodbye. Hope you continue to write or send tapes or whatever. May God love you.